What's good, everybody? Here, November 22nd, man. Just got in, chilling on the 2K. You already know, man. We already on the 2K. That's what we do. We play 2K live, man. That's what we do. A lot of people give up on 2K because they like, oh, the game is dead. Da, da, da. Basketball is never dead, bro. Basketball is always alive in my heart, man. And that's what we do. We hoop. We play basketball. We don't do it for all the reasons that everybody else do it. We do it for the love of the game, man. Just like life. We love living life, man. So we just do it. Nike. You feel me? But nah, we just out here. About to play these Hawks. About to get to it. You already know we old school. We don't got no new jerseys yet, man. I don't know why we don't have jerseys in MyPlayer. We got it in Play Now and all the other stuff, but we don't have new jerseys in MyPlayer. At least I don't have new jerseys in MyPlayer. You feel me? So, no. We gotta switch jerseys, shawty. Alright, we home. You already know we at home. We playing these His-Knocks. You already know we playing the Hawks at home. We're going for that season sweep, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Hope everybody doing well, man. I'm doing great. I had a good day. Drove earlier today. Had a couple of people in my car, but I had a dude in my car. He was like a Jamaican guy today. I played some. He was listening on my car. It was on Do Not Disturb by Drake came on. He was just like, "That's deep." I was like, "Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. Do Not Disturb by Drake." Talks about a lot of things, man. I talk to a lot of older guys, man, and they relate to me more than people my age or younger. They really like where my head is, which is cool. But a lot of people these days, they lack values and morals, man. It's like we only care about what we can get out of life. And we out here just running around for materialistic things and just to say, oh, I did this. But, we leaving a mess behind us. Based on I say we leaving a mess behind us, it's like we're not really teaching the generation behind us anything, to actually thrive off of. It's like we're so distracted by this system that we made to make things quote unquote fair. Because before, if you didn't have the bloodline, you was nothing. Or if you was too short, you got picked on and you really got destroyed. But this system we got now it takes no skill, People just like I always say, like, people, you can tell how people are by the way they play basketball. You can also tell how people are when they drive. You got people that don't make real moves on the road. They make a move, they drive real fast for no reason, just to stop 10 feet in front of them. You know what I mean? And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes we make moves that go nowhere in life. We make moves that only gets us only like 3 feet ahead. It don't really get us nowhere, really. You know what I mean? The most healthy team, and some of that. You only get mad because someone's in your way, so you go faster and try to push them out your way. What up, Connor? Connor, what you playing lately, man? I haven't seen you play nothing. What you been playing? For real. I know you should be out of school. What you been playing, man? Call of Duty get a little stale for me, man. I don't know why. I'm getting a little buyer's remorse with Call of Duty. I don't know. I enjoyed it for a while, and then it's like it's a sniper shotgun that is really making me not enjoy the game. It's like this shotgun just be sniping me from afar. I don't like it. You been playing COD? I just got off COD. I played a little Ground War. Ground War is fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Ground War is decent. Ground War kind of struck me by surprise. That's a charge. Oh no, that's not a charge. Okay. I'm about to finish up. I'm gonna finish up. I'm probably gonna get off here and finish up God of War, the first one, tonight, and then start uploading Ragnarok soon. I'm gonna purchase I'm getting Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights is like $41, bro. I want to tell you that, but I was gonna get it anyway. But it's a Black Friday sale, like the PlayStation Black Friday sale. Gotham Knights, it's like $41. I'm gonna cop that. it's like $30 off, so I'm gonna cop that. Can't beat that with a stick. You can't beat that with a stick.
He made that drive look easy.
Get dunked on.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean,
let's go. But yeah. I want to start. I don't know. I just want to play more games, man. It's like I need a game to play regularly. And 2K is really what I come in here, you know, and speak my mind. But I really don't look at it as like a casual play, casual game, I guess. I thought Call of Duty would do it, but it's not really doing it for me.
Now here's Allen. Coming off a terrific game against New York.
How do you not catch that? How do you not catch that? But it's all good.
Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by
I just scored 85 points, man. Like, I don't want to do it again. 1-1-1. You see that stat line? All them ones up there? Let's go. That's a bucket, wait. That's a bucket. I knew that when he let that ride.
And let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post.
Mismatch. What you gonna do with it though? What you gonna do with it, big guy? Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Sometimes, you know, people surprise you. They do. They really do surprise you. And life is I feel like life is about being surprised. It's like people always want to predict what's going to happen next. But if you could really, like, you could predict what other people are going to do, why you can't predict what you're going to do? You know what I mean? Like,
Allen finds Edwards. Back to Allen.
It's like, I'm so concerned about me and what I got going on. I really don't have time to be worried about other people. You know what I mean?
6 on the shot clock.
Boy,
the Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by
they playing good defense, aren't they?
Despite the miss, those are the kind of
Trae Young not in the game. Trae Young not playing. Yeah, I don't see Trae anywhere.
Back to a Kongwu.
Oh, I don't know about that one, coach. I don't know about that one. I see him on the bench. He ain't start. What? Trae didn't start? That's weird. But no, I just been trying to find something to play. Because I know when I start Ragnarok, I'm going to be strictly on Ragnarok. I already know that I'm going to be strictly on Ragnarok. Just uploading videos. I might even live stream it. Like, just to have the game live streamed. I might just live stream that. I think that's what I'm going to do. And just cut the comments off and just be in my head and just talk. I think that's what I'm going to do.
That's how you succeed in this league.
And there's the call on
because now when I play 2K, I have like a number of people that pop in and out, like 1, 2, and they just pop up every once in a while. I got that off.
And we're just over 3
and I just see comments. But I might just cut the comments off too when I start playing Ragnarok, or when I play single player games live. I might end up just cutting the comments off. And just be in my head.
Here in the opening quarter.
Whoa. Yeah, we out here struggling. And I say that a lot when we play good teams. They fighting for a playoff spot. It's only like 9 games left in the season, too. It's only like 9 games left. We clinched the first place. We clinched first place. Clinched the playoff spot already.
Here's Allen. Deflected.
Forcing the issue.
Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Hunter passes to Kaminsky. Bogdanovich on the wing.
I'm here.
To the paint.
Good pass.
And a foul called on the way up.
No, I haven't played USC yet. I'm not really a USC fan. I hate to say that, but I like to watch it, but I don't like to play it. I'm waiting for that boxing game. I'm a boxing fan, so I'm waiting for that USBC game to drop. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to play that. That's a cop for me. That USBC boxing game. I'm definitely getting that. I just been preparing to play Ragnarok. That's all. I just want to tie some loose ends because I know that the story is like crazy, and it really kind of goes in what we got going on with today's world too. You just got to kind of like think about what's going on.
And he parries his first look.
Undisputed, for real. did they have to give Skip and Shannon a part of that name? Did they have to talk to Fox about that?
That shot is off.
But no, that's not a bad name. Undisputed, because you know, undisputed champion and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's cool. Definitely, you know when it dropped. You know, NCAA got pushed back. I believe the NCAA game got pushed back till 2024. Instead of it coming out 2023, I think it got pushed back to 2024. I figured that part was gonna happen.
Murray, no good.
That's a rare miss for him.
They gotta get Madden right. Madden still ain't right to me because it's like franchise. You can't even play multiple years in franchise.
A beautiful reverse layup.
How you gonna come out with a
They're really working the paint
around Christmas? Oh, I'm definitely getting that.
To regain some confidence.
No question.
Yeah, I gotta buy my son. I gotta get my son Mario Kart Deluxe 8, and then I'm probably gonna buy some games after I get his games.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
But you never know. True that.
Space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue.
Oh, he blew that. I mean, he blew that. Smoked it like a good pack.
Now here's Hunter. Well, he hasn't.
Hawks are fighting out here. Backdoor. Get that out of here, sir.
That kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
We up, what, 6?
Picked by Gobert. For 3, Allen.
That should be cash.
And the three-pointer goes. Allen's got 10.
And at 4 and 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Time called here. The Hawks decide
Let's
to
go.
talk it over.
Decent lead. Don't feel like I'm playing well, but we're up. Sometimes, man, you know, sometimes you go through the motions in life. You just better than the other team. Crazy, right? Like it's not cockiness. It's just like sometimes your everyday motions, because you go so hard every day, it's just better than other people. Sometimes you go through that, you know what I mean? Some people gotta try super hard to get things done, but you know, like when you so used to playing at a high level and you don't feel like you're at that high level sometimes, your mediocre might be someone's best ever, you know? That's why it's best to just continue to get better. I appreciate the spam, bro, but you might want to go do that to someone else's stuff, because they not gonna see your stuff. But appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate the exposure. I appreciate it.
He almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
I never understood people that advertise and do spam on people's stuff. It's like, yeah, you can still be viewers and stuff, but hey, I'm small. I'm small. But even if I was big, it's like I wouldn't even see it then. So I guess you got to get in when you can. You got to try to distract people when you can. Hey, I hope you have a great day. I think it's a bot. I know, I just like talking. It's always a bot. Bot this, bot that. It's like, it's crazy how, you know, it's like I saw a commercial or something where they got basically it's a store and you go to the glass and you pick what you want, and it's like what is it called, a vending machine type of thing, and you don't really pick out what you want. And then it's like, you know, I do Uber, so it's like people don't even go shopping no more, bro. I had like 8 orders to go pick up people groceries. I just find it weird that someone else is picking out your groceries, man. Like touching your food. Like it's like, yeah, you can complain about it not being fresh, but can you really complain about something not being fresh if you didn't do it yourself? I just find that weird. I mean, it's convenience, aka I don't want to do it. Yeah, I do Uber. I do Uber, but I only drop out people. I only have people in the car. I don't like doing Uber Eats and nothing like that. I really don't. I gotta pay the bills, man. I gotta pay the bills somehow. If him. I be so tired after. That's why I don't be streaming like that all the time no more. But I still post and get stuff up. Slow progress, man. Just slow grind, for real, for real.
Pass to Anderson, and here's Edwards outside.
DoorDash, what's up, man? It's like you got time to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? It's just, I just enjoy just not being stuck all the time. I want to just be creative and make content and stream all the time, but you know, it's a process with YouTube. I gotta get the subs. I gotta get the subs. I got everything else but the subs, bro. I got the hours watched, the views, all that, but not the subs. I'm almost halfway there, so I'm gonna keep going for it. If you really want something, you go keep trying for it, right? And I'm big on Snapchat, not Snapchat, but TikTok. TikTok, I'm big. I got like over almost 12,000 likes on TikTok, which is crazy. I get no love on Instagram though. Like no love. Instagram, I just do it just because it's not really. It's one of them places where you got to spend money to make money there. Like you got to spend a lot of money. It's like it's geared towards the people that market. It's good. It's geared toward big business. It's geared towards big business. But YouTube, I feel like if I keep at it, I'll be fine. I just got to get exposed more. I just got to get more exposure.
Murray out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just I got to get the time. It's like they want you to do it like a job, but it shouldn't feel like a job, you know? Like I got to be here at this time, like I'm a TV network. It's like, nah, cut the bell notifications on. When I pop up, I'll be here. I'll be here a lot. Like I am. I have a lot of content up. I might do a mixtape of Call of Duty again. But I think I deleted all the footage that I had of me playing Call of Duty. Just to take it, I don't know. I even deleted it off my hard drive, bro, for like a day. And then I didn't want to play nothing but 2K. And then I was just like, nah, I want to play something else. So I just re-downloaded it and started playing it. But I play like 4 games and then I don't want to play it no more.
They rode him to that win. And he was more than happy.
I don't know. It's like the fun. And then Warzone. It's crazy because I was like, play Warzone, but then I watch people play Warzone. They be like, it's so slow, it's so boring, and they just play it just because the people like seeing it. I want to play something that I enjoy.
Murray against Allen.
Hey man, I appreciate you. I know, man. Go back for them Battlefield. What you think about the Battlefield? The next drop for Battlefield.
First free throw.
What you feel about the next drop? They got like futuristic guns. They got rail guns and rail tanks. What you think about it?
Free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
So both free throws good from Allen. And we're now
the new map look crazy.
Second quarter of play.
It's like mixed between close quarters and mid-range. That's what it looked like to me.
Outside Robinson to the left side wing.
I might end up re-downloading Battlefield, man, and getting back on that for real.
Murray with it. Towns covering.
But I do got tie some loose ends. I got to finish up The Last of Us Part 2.
Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's what the new season. Yeah, it looked real nice, man. It looked nice.
More physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Outstanding.
But it's crazy that Battlefield been out for almost like it's been out for over a year. It's been out for over a year, and it's still getting new content. But it didn't have any content when it dropped, though. That's the whole point, right? It was just broken when it dropped. It was fun, though. It was real fun when it dropped. But they redid the Arctic map. They redid that one, more cover, and they changed up one part, like for real. They changed up one part all the way.
Stolen by Murray. On the break.
It should be a trailer on YouTube, man, if you haven't seen it yet. It's a trailer out on it.
Another three for Atlanta.
They bumping all these trades, but we winning.
Is second in this quarter.
Yeah, it's the movement. It's the movement. It's the movement for me too. It is the movement.
Pass to Allen. Towns a screen on Murray. Here's Allen.
It's definitely the movement.
Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds.
They tried to do too much. Oh yeah, and they brought back the class system. Like how they had classes, they got rid of like the operators are separated into the class system now. So it's like old school Battlefield. Only certain operators are in certain classes. You know what I mean? Like assault, support, recon, and then they gotta
ways to get
So they going back to like the roots of it.
5 consecutive buckets. And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Robinson passes to Murray. Shoots over Allen. Murray.
And then it's like, and also Call of Duty, they got like tier 1 mode. You feel me? It's like hardcore, but it's not hardcore, I guess.
Allen against Murray.
I haven't tried it yet, but I saw like the Asian dude I watched, Korean Savage. He dropped like a nuke. It's not called a nuke, but he dropped. Well, he put like 70 and 9. It was crazy. Crazy.
The three.
It's crazy.
Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Yeah, the no HUD messes you up. Yeah. Me personally, I always shoot my own. I always end up eliminating my own teammates because they have nothing above them. It's just like, and then it's like, I changed the. Oh man, he is just on fire.
About McDaniel's defense.
He's on fire.
A lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to.
Can't leave him open though. Oh, I guess you can. I guess you can. Like I said, I'm not even playing that well right now, but we're winning somehow.
Allen defending. Kongwu with the
bucket. I'm getting dead, boy.
Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Allen against Murray.
Boy, I passed it. This is crazy. And one.
2 points.
They out here trying to make a statement. I guess they mad because last time I embarrassed them in their own place. I guess they upset. Or they are fighting for a playoff spot, so it don't, you know what I mean, it don't really matter. It definitely doesn't matter. Honestly, Thanksgiving, I really don't, I'm not really big on holidays, man. And I don't want to sound like a party booper, but I'm probably just going to drive and drive people to their families. You know, just try to help out some people. And then after I finish driving people to their dinners and stuff, I'm probably going to just come back and play my game. Probably stream some. And that's about it. Might just end up starting a Ragnarok on Thanksgiving, honestly. And streaming on Thanksgiving. I might end up streaming on Thanksgiving.
Outside Murray. Robinson
or finish up a game.
Back to Robinson.
I was like, you know, after you eat and see your family, what else did it do? It's just a day to me. I mean, that's how I view things. It's just another day. It's either, you know, you're going to get something accomplished or you're going to just make an excuse to do nothing. And I don't want to sound like that, but that's just how I think. I always feel like I can get something done or get better at something or work on something else. While everybody else is rested, I can get some work done to catch up or pass people. I always think about how can I improve, you know what I mean? Good move.
And the baseline jumper
Sheesh.
goes down. Murray's got 19
Like when I was younger,
Minnesota in the lead.
I never got a chance to actually have Thanksgiving with my family like that because I was always at like I had basketball games. I'll be like in another city at a Thanksgiving tournament or something like that. So it's kind of different for me because I'm just used to not being around, which is crazy. I'm just used to I don't know. Always at work at doing something. I'm always used to just getting something done. And it's kind of like now that I'm older and I have a family and all that kind of stuff, it's a big adjustment because I was always used to just out working. And when I say working, like basketball, like getting better or going in and being at someone's gym, trying to win a game or trying to win a tournament. Even for Christmas, like Christmas, I had Christmas tournaments. You know what I mean? Oh.
Retain possession, and that one good. Noel's got
it's like they are making sure that I can't do anything. One thing I'm upset about 2K is like these new jerseys are not in my player. They're not in my player. And I try to stay away from the internet too, man. The internet will ruin a game for you. It's like it's dead because they don't know. People want things the way they want it, and they'll bash something. They'll bash it and bash it and bash it, and secretly, right, they'll be playing it at home. Like a lot of people bash Call of Duty, but they still play it. They still watch people play Warzone. They still be playing it. It's crazy that everybody don't like Call of Duty. It's the same thing every year, but it's the #1 selling game every year. And then it's funny because, you know, everybody can't wait till the new Grand Theft Auto to come out, right? But no one's really playing the one right now. They just want the story mode. That's all they want. But they making so much money off of online still. I will take my precious time to make the new one too. You feel me? If I'm making money off something that's like 15 years old, like it just came out, why would I rush to bring a new product and waste money? You know what I mean? It's like, but all I know is that the new Grand Theft Auto, it better be amazing, because all that money they made off of 5, 6 better be amazing. They shouldn't have no budget. Like the budget shouldn't even matter on 6. You feel me? Like the budget should not even matter.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away.
They should go all out, and it should be just for new consoles. It should not be for the old ones either. They need to just get rid of the old, like games that need. I need to see the only game so far that I feel like has been a PlayStation 5 only. The only game that's been PlayStation 5 only was like Ratchet and Clank. That was the only one. All the other ones been cross. Yeah, if it's cross-gen, that'll be so disappointing. And I'm not talking about. I'm sorry that anybody that don't have a new system. But that'll be so disappointing if it's cross-gen. And that just lets you know that they just trying to get money. They just doing it for the money. They're not doing it for the art. They're not doing it for the people that got it. Because God of War, I will admit, God of War looks amazing, but it was a PlayStation 4 game. Because there's no way that they made it just for the PS5. There's no way. They ported it to the PlayStation 5. That's what they really did. They ported it to the PlayStation 5.
Anderson with a screen.
And it's crazy because next year, that's when all the, I think that's when the games that we're supposed to see are going to be like the new Spider-Man, what else, Suicide Squad, like even 2K is held back, I believe, like 2K, and I don't think it explode. I just think it's like it's just going to be 1080p. It's just a waste. It's like if you got a 4K TV. Like for real though, if you got a brand new 4K TV with VRR and all the motion things and all that junk, having a PlayStation 4 is just a waste of the TV. I'm not saying it's a waste for the game. I'm just saying it's a waste for the TV. Like you got this fancy TV, but you can only play 1080p. Yeah, but they don't want to. We live in a world where people cry a lot, Connor. We live in a world where people are like, what about me too? You can't just forget about me. I don't have money like that. But it's like, I get it. And that's the thing. You can't be, in a world we live in today, you can't just be insensitive. Because we live in a sensitive world now. We don't live in a world where people go out there and grind for stuff and just go get what they want. They just feel like, think about it. People cry. Parents get mad when kids don't get playing time in rec ball. You feel me? We live in a world of participation. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody doesn't want to earn it. You know what I mean? What's the type of world we live in today, man. And the climate of today's world is you can't say anything bad about certain groups, or you can't say certain things about certain people, or they're gonna get offended. And if you offend somebody, they're not going to want you around. Instead of just getting tough skin and worrying about what they got going on and stop worrying about everybody else. That's the type of world we live in, man. We live in a very soft, feminine world. When I say feminine, I don't mean women. It's like the word female. The word female don't represent women. It doesn't represent a girl. It's a mindset. It's a feminine mindset of a male. So if you call a boy a female, that's because he thinks feminine. that doesn't mean he a woman. Like words, like they gotta break down the word to see what it really means. You know what I mean? But we do live in a feminine mindset world, and I'm not talking about women. I'm just saying a feminine mindset because some women are considered masculine. You know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta understand the climate of where we live in, man. Because you'd be surprised. Some women are harder than some men, and some men are not hard at all. They just bark, or they just act out of emotion, and that's psychological. Because you know, some people are not raised by their fathers, so they act like the person that raised them. Notice how I use those words. I didn't say anything specific. I just said that they act like the person that raised them. Because a lot of men are not raised by their fathers. They're raised by other entities, you know, other people that are not their fathers.
Allen against Young. And it's Allen who slams
And females, like ladies, young ladies don't have their fathers in their lives to know what true love it feels from a man. So that affects us too, as men trying to date women. The ones that don't have their fathers in their life, that affects us too.
For the rest of the team.
Kaminsky. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
You know, they just feel like they don't need us.
And
that's all races, all races. They just feel like they don't need us because they never had one. They've never seen one, or they want one around, but they've never seen it in action. So they think it's supposed to go the way they think it's supposed to go.
Anderson gets the bucket, and the Timberwolves lead by
Everything
11.
is psychological out here, man, and we just tearing each other apart by doing what we want to do, for real, instead of, you know, actually figuring out life and going through those hard times. We live in a world we don't have to go through stuff. We could just say, screw that, I don't want to do that. But when you do that, you just missing out on something. You just withholding something from your life.
Better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
We up 8, even though they just talking about the Hawks just doing so much, but we still up 8.
Here's Allen, and he banks in the layup.
Make it 10.
Allen's got 35.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals.
I see why Trae Young didn't start. We just picked. Oh, good move, Trae. We've been picking on Trae Young all game.
Torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
We got 6 seconds.
Same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern.
Yeah. It's like, man, we can't. It's like there's no filter no more, bro. No, I say that. I say this. We have a selected filter. It's like they could do anything until it offends the right people. When the right people see it and they get offended, oh, they'll do something. But the people that don't, okay, it's certain groups that you can't offend. You feel me? And it is certain groups that certain other groups can't offend. But then it's certain groups that they don't care if they get offended. They don't care at all if certain groups get offended. They're gonna offend them all day because they say they just disrespect themselves all day. And I'll be blunt. I'll be blunt. Like my skin color, they don't care. And when I say they don't care, if you are a lady in my skin color, right? They might care a little bit. You feel me? But if you are male and you're my skin color, they don't care. And it's not because, you know, it's like a racist thing. It's they look at us and we disrespect and we kill each other every day. And it's sad to say that from like just being, I'm telling you, we kill each other every day and we talk about each other every day. We disrespect each other every day. We disrespect each other in our music. We disrespect our women in our music. So if we disrespect each other, why should they care about us? You feel me? Other cultures and other nationalities, they don't disrespect each other publicly like that. So it's just like, it's like the boy that cried wolf. It's like you talk about yourself all day. You talk about yourself all day, and then you want to cry when someone else do it. It's like
Timberwolves 5. And for Minnesota, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational.
I don't know. It's just an observation. It's an observation. And me seeing that, I could just see that. You can't really, like, deny that. It's like, why would you defend someone that disrespects themselves? They have no respect for themselves, so why should we care if someone else disrespects you when you're doing it to yourself? And people don't look at it like that. They just say, well, they can't say that. Well, you said we can do that. Well, you just publicly disrespect yourselves. So why should we care?
Allen against Bogdanovich.
Man, it's just a perspective.
Towns, a screen on Bogdanovich.
I'm not saying that's how it is, but it's just a perspective. And some people don't understand perspectives. They don't understand passing of information. They just say, oh, you're talking about this and that. You should be ashamed of yourself, but in order to get solutions, you got to throw ideas out there. And that's why people don't get nothing accomplished, because they're afraid to talk about the important issues. Like this. Do you know what's going on with the American dollar, man? How we don't have enough gold to back up our American dollar, and we was using oil from Saudi Arabia to back up the American dollar, and now they're starting to buy oil from Russia because it's cheaper, and they're not using the American dollar to purchase that oil. They're using the ruble, their own currency, to purchase it. So that's going to take the American dollar is going to take another hit, and the value of the dollar is going to go down even more.
Solid offensive performance.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
Towns, a screen on Murray.
It's like there's a lot of stuff going on in this world that they don't show us, and it's purposely. They just let us distract ourselves with things that don't matter.
He is close to matching the mark.
Like the world is in chaos right now.
And he gets it to go.
I know it don't concern us, but there's a lot of tension in the world too. It's like there's wars and rumors of wars. It's like the end times really say. I'm not saying we're at the end, but you know, it's a lot of wars and rumors of wars going on, man. Just a lot going on.
And he makes it first.
And I ain't trying to say people don't have to believe, but bro, like people are so concerned about what they got going on in their lives that they can't see signs. It's like our whole existence has been prophesized. Like as humans, hieroglyphics, everything, our stars, everything, fortune, everything has been prophesized in our existence. But we don't care about none of that stuff. We ignore all that stuff. It's like our history books, like the history we learn in school ain't really the history that we supposed to be learning.
They lead by 11.
And then the people that try to tell you the history, they're conspiracy theorists. You know, tell you our real history. It's like it's crazy that
rebounds now in the game.
We only learn about Columbus, but we don't learn about the people that was here before Columbus. Columbus wasn't the first person to touch this land. It was people here already. But they don't. See? I told you. It's like they don't teach it. They don't teach you nothing, man. They just want you to know what's going on now. It's like this, Connor. Why don't we get taught finances? When I say finances, it's like, why do we we learn math, right? Why don't we learn finances in school? When I say finances, like learn actually how to get a loan. Learn about the different programs out here that we can go out here. If they really teaching us how to survive in this world, and they giving us the tools to actually go out in the world and succeed, why aren't we learning about home ownership? Why aren't we learning about actually how to get a loan? Actually how to manage credit? Actually learn about credit lines, different ways to establish credit. Things like that will help us succeed in this world. But we just we learn basic math, and then we learn the hard stuff. You feel me? It goes from basic to hard. We learn language arts, we learn social studies, and we don't even learn about real geography. They still teaching that the world is round. And every civilization has taught that the world wasn't round. Ever since, they had that treaty, the Arctic Treaty, Antarctic Treaty, and then NASA got established. It's like, why we not worried about what's in the oceans? You feel me? Like the ocean is so huge, but we don't learn nothing about what's in the ocean.
To play much smarter than that.
Yeah, we learn stuff we never gonna touch. We should learn how to write a check. It's like some people don't even know how to write checks. Some people don't even know how to balance a checkbook. Somebody know how to even balance their account. Like we should learn how to do our own taxes. You feel me? Like how to do taxes, how to avoid tax fraud, things like that that will help us in this world that we live in. If they want to penalize us for stuff, they should teach us how to do this stuff. But no, they got people to pay to do this stuff. You feel me? They want you to pay to learn this stuff. It's all about profits. It's all about profit out here. They don't care about our well-being, bro. They just want us to work, pay labor. They want us to pay to do stuff. It's all about capitalism, to capitalize on other people. That's the type of government we live in, capitalism. To capitalize on others, to thrive on the weak. You feel me? That's what we do. To thrive on those that are weaker than us. And that's how you get rich. By capitalizing on those that don't know.
They get the rebound. Here's Towns.
Because if everybody had the tools, there would be no one to actually what? There'd be no one to actually rule over. There'd be, you know, you gotta keep people sheep out here. You gotta pay for knowledge. They don't really care about the nation. It's like that's why some people. I understand why people don't vote, because they really don't care about the well-being of the country, bro. They just care about their pockets. It's all about how much I can make. What can I benefit from this? If I can't benefit from this, I don't need to invest in this.
Has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
You wide open, sir. It's like we're missing wide open shots, man. We're missing gimmies, but we're still up 10. Still up 10. Trey. I contested that. There we go. He just stood still and got that. I really feel like we should learn other things. Like it's like they teach us government. But when I was in school, we learned government. Why do I need to learn about the government? It's like it's so twisted and convoluted, and it's just so messed up. And then it's so loopholes out of everything. But like we learn about government, but yet they get away with tax fraud every day. But if we try to do tax fraud, they'll come down on us. It's like you got people out here that don't pay taxes. They don't pay taxes. Like Trump don't pay taxes, and they try to get him, and he got away with stuff. He get away with things. It's like there's a way around everything, right? But everybody can't get away with the same stuff. They can't. You can't. There's so many loopholes in this system. It's ridiculous. And most of the time, people only go to jail or get in trouble when the wrong person exploits the system.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming.
All I know is we just got we have the wrong representation in our country, and I feel like things are about to change. I can't really explain it, but I just feel like the world as a whole is about to change.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend.
Slightly early.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
88 to 98. I don't know.
Young with it. From downtown, nails it from three.
That's why I try to educate myself, you know.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back.
Because it's like
showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
And so
it's like how I personally feel is like they teach us to like be careful who you listen to, be careful about the information that people tell you, double check, make sure that it's right. But don't question the government. Don't question the school system that teaches you what you're supposed to know. How you know we're supposed to know this stuff? How you know they're not just telling us stuff so we don't really know the real truth? But I don't think they tell us all lies. I just think they tell us half truths. I just don't think they tell us the full information.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth.
Because history is Think about it. History is only the tale of the person who won. You feel me? History ain't the truth. History is just tell you on the person that survived. Because it's his story. It's not. You know, break it down. It's his, as in a man's story. It's not about what's right and wrong or what's true and what's not true. It's the story of a person. It's a tale of a man that witnessed it. That doesn't mean it was the truth.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling.
That's history.
And he still misses. Boy, he was
a tale of someone that witnessed it. And most of the time, some people that witnessed it might have lied. And history is about the majority.
And the lob
Ooh.
disrupted. Not to be.
7 turnovers, bro. We got, a little under 12 minutes, 11 minutes left.
Picked up by a Kongwu. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. Young's got 23
Because it's crazy because it's like
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that
a lot of illegal stuff in this world, right? Like pills. Pills are illegal, but we make pills. We make pills. And there's corrupt people that get pills out here. Stories about cops selling drugs that they confiscated. All kinds of stuff. It was a article about these agents got caught with 1722 pounds of marijuana, like recently. And it's crazy because the comments was like it was more. It was like it had to be 2,000 pounds. Because it was like there's no way that they'll actually have that weird number of weight being shipped. It would be something even, which is true. No one will have that weird number. They was like they stole some. They stole some. They gonna sell it. It's like everything is corrupt. Because everything's corrupt. Like today, I was approached by a Islamic man that be selling like pies and stuff and newspapers at the street corner, right? And I had some fries from Zaxby's. And he was like, man, I'll take some of your fries. And I was like, you can have it. I got a box. I got another box. He was like, I'll probably take some out and then give the rest to the homeless man. Instead of giving the whole thing to the homeless man, right? He took about 3-4 fries out because he wanted some fries. See, everything, and that's something like that is so innocent, right? But it's why you didn't get the whole thing to the homeless man if you selling pies? Eat your pie. Or why didn't you give him a whole pie for free? But you gave him my fries. But you wanted to profit off your pies. But you gave him my fries. The world is corrupt. Everything is corrupt. Everything is about self-preservation. Everything is about self-preservation.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
You never want to teach someone to pass you in life, right? You want to keep people below you because you're not good enough to stay on top. That's all that is. People not good enough or don't believe in themselves to stay on top. So they try to make people or keep people below them. That's all.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
It's not a competitive world like they say it is, man. It's a I'm better than you for right now. I'm gonna make sure I stay on top by any means necessary. People want to do the least amount of work to stay on top.
Well, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign.
And if y'all can keep a whole
well, another thing they did was taking advantage of the whole
slew of people below me, like a whole group of people below me for years and generations and generations and generations and generations. Why not do it? But hey,
2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
Hey, things change after a while, man. Times heal all wounds. And over time, people make so many mistakes that they get cocky. There's been many civilizations out here that have crashed and burned due to mistakes over years, and they just build up. Cockiness will get you destroyed. Discipline doesn't. And our country is the least disciplined country out here, man. And we make a lot of mistakes. You can't win things out of just pure power all the time. It takes discipline and finesse sometimes, right? But we just try to win everything with pure force.
That one's no good. Boy,
one day we're going to beat our match. And I don't mean like just the country getting destroyed. I mean just like the people that are in power, they're not going to have the power no more. It's going to change. Power always changes hands. Oh, that was in and out. That looks good. That looked good. Power always change hands over time.
Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's
It's hard to stay on top when the scales are unbalanced. You know, eventually it's gonna balance out.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over a Kongwu. The shot by Towns.
But not missing shots like that.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
I know they him just blow by me.
Murray with it. Picked up by Allen. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich.
I got 53. I only shoot 20% for 3, but it's all good.
Lets it fly from 18.
Cash. They staying in this game, man. They fighting.
Well within his arsenal.
They are fighting. That's what I expect from my Hawks, though. I expect them to just stay in it. He a defensive stopper, because he's just staying on me like a mirror.
And he lobs it up.
He tried to block. He tried to block it out of the sky.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing.
100 to 110, man. Let's go.
Johnson a screen on Allen.
I got pig, double pig.
That one's wide left.
We got the advantage. Just a better
They've
team.
got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
We just a better team.
From outside the arc.
That should be Cash. That's not Cash? Wow.
He's just chucking it up from distance.
I am.
If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
How did he get that ball with 4 people right there? That's crazy.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Now Allen into the lane, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
We're out here scrapping, battling out here.
On defense, the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Towns on a screen.
That's Cash.
And Allen is good for 3. Allen's got 55.
One triple
Double
for him in
nickels.
the first half. Now he's
Double nickels.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. It's
Good block, boy. Good contest. Let's go.
Considerably because of
Clutch time, man. Clutch time.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control.
Get in there. Oh, sheesh.
And the first one at the line is good. So
Well, I think I'm going to get on Call of Duty, though.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Allen. Johnson a screen on Allen. Murray passes to Johnson.
I just find it weird that I have a really weird perspective. We have 2 different parties that usually runs the government, right? Basically, our government is ran by 2 dictatorships. When I say 2 dictatorships, only 2 parties ever win office. Either you're a Republican or a Democrat, right? So it's like they each have their own specific views, right? So instead of it being a person, it's a party, it's a group of people. So it's not like a monopoly. 2 separate companies. No other company ever gets into the White House. There isn't, independents don't get in. You're either red or you're blue. And it's set with just 2. But since it's more than one, it's not considered a monopoly in our country by definition. But let's just say it was just 2 different people, and each person rotated in office. That's not any diversity at all. Our country is getting ran by 2 dictatorships, basically. 2 views. That's it. 2 viewpoints. When everybody has multiple views, they're grouping everybody into two ways of thinking. You feel me? Which is crazy.
Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Feels to me
as
like
long as our
this
country's been here, we only have 2 ways of thinking how the country should be ran. And I find that very, very elementary. Very elementary. Probably like preschool. And I think it's designed that way. Designed that way so we won't have any free thinkers.
That one's off.
And if you they have someone to blame on. If you're not doing something well, we're like, you're so far left. And if you're not doing that, we're like, you're just too radical right.
Good on the second one. If they're going to go
because three's the crowd.
Right now.
You're so right, B.
They don't want to have more than 2 points of views. Our country only has 2 points of views, which is crazy. But we live in a free thinking world, right? Everybody has their own way of thinking. Everybody's individuals, but our government is based off 2 points of views, y'all, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy when you think about it, right? Our government is only based off 2 points of views, red and blue, Democrat, Republican. But everybody has different views. Everybody's different. Everybody has different mindsets. But the country is only ran off of 2 points of views.
Him in this one.
And that one misses.
It's to keep us in line, right? You got to pick a side. You have to pick a side. Good versus evil. But it's not good versus evil, right?
Hits yet again. Wow. That's 62 points.
But then they act like they don't like each other, but they go out and get drinks with each other and everything like that. It's crazy. It's all manipulation, man. We're all manipulated. But everybody gets manipulated. Everybody gets tricked because we don't do our research. We don't learn what we need to learn. We just convenience that we got them running the country, but they out here making us look like fools in front of everybody else.
As he punched that one down.
We don't even know what they be doing behind our. We don't know nothing that they do.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And one move ahead of the
Hey man,
defense.
the world's a crazy place.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
I'm just a free thinker, man.
Perfect teamwork that time, guys.
Out here just thinking out things.
Sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Murray.
But we get dubs. Like, it don't matter what he do. He can have all the points in the world. He's doing everything he can, but it's not enough. Because sometimes you're just not as good. You're just not better. He's trying to everything. Playing defense, offense, shoot, special teams. But it's just not enough. Sometimes you're only as good as your weakest link. You can be a superstar, try to carry them to the promised land, but if your team don't follow you, if they don't step up, and that's the thing. If you so high and mighty, and your team can't even be close to your level, you can't win. You know, you got to bring your team with you. See, rebound. You got to bring your team with you. Excuse me. They got to learn how to make plays as well. They can't rely on you to make every play.
The Hawks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Murray out here doing the thing, man. But they relying on him. He's the only one doing something. Let's check these box scores, man. Let's look. See, I got 64, but he got 11, 10, 10, 9, almost 10. So I got them involved. We go to the Hawks. We got a 40-piece, a 23-piece, a 12, a 12, and less than 10. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 1, 2, 3. It's about even.
Shoots over Allen.
But we know our roles. That's the difference.
I love their work on the glass.
I think they need to be more balanced.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind.
Let's go.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And how sweet was
Talk about a lot of things that people don't talk about. I do.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists,
but
and then
it's like my mind just wanders, man. It really does.
I mean, he just took
Not trying to think talking about conspiracy, and I feel like they only said conspiracy because it goes against what we supposed to be talking about. You know what I mean? If it goes against the prototypical or the stereotype or what we supposed to or what we've been taught or whatever we was taught, it's called a conspiracy. They want to label everything. Everything has to be labeled. Everything has to have a title here. It can't just be what it is. And that's the funny, and that's how I know something's up. If they have to label everything. Everything in our world has to have a label. Everything has to have a title. You just can't enjoy the company of a woman. They gotta say, so what are y'all? Are y'all married? Are y'all a couple? No, we're just two individual people that enjoy being around each other, and we're gonna continue to be around each other forever. But they can't comprehend that in their head, because if they see you with a woman, right, they automatically gonna say, that's your girlfriend. No, that's just my friend, bro. I just enjoy her. What we do in private, that's what we do in private. But they want to, like, if they put a label on it, they gonna know what you do. Like, oh, that's your girlfriend. Oh, y'all do this, huh? No, no. It's like titles. People feel entitled with titles. Just because you have a title don't mean the actions are gonna be there. You know.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams.
That's a bucket.
But they gave the extra effort. And
Coach, why you calling timeout, man? We destroying them. Like, I don't get it. We're up 15. So, I mean, I got 10 turnovers too. Real sloppy game. Really, really sloppy game. But we swept the Hawks.
Anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this
bucket. Just getting bucket after bucket after bucket. 66, man.
The pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Kaminsky is screen on McDaniels. Kaminsky can't hit. Holiday against Allen. And there's the drive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
It almost feels like my player used to be a main focus to 2K. It's like we used to have like the halftime highlights, everything. Like just it used to be a complete package. It used to feel like you was in the NBA or playing an NBA broadcast, right? And they just watered it down. It feels real watered down now.
Energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's like they rather have us in a city or in a park instead of outside in a real park in the city. Instead of working on your game and getting your mental right, it's all about competing, trying to be better. And then it's like Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty sometimes. It's just like I literally saw someone laying down in the back of a map, sniping. It's not about out there getting hands on. It's all about acting like you're out in the field. I feel like if you want to be a sniper, go out there and be a real sniper, bro. Go out there and be a real sniper. Well, we got 68, 5, and 17. No steals, 1 block, on 61% shooting. We got a B. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, man. Got no Hawks out the way. Season sweep on the Hawks. Nice little sweep on the Hawks. We swept them for the season. Who is next? We got to go to State Warriors next. Probably do that later. Just want to get one game in online. Oh, man, not online, but one game in. Get one game in. At least one game in. I hope y'all enjoy it. But got little things off my chest. I gotta just think a little bit, man. Just open your mind up sometimes. Sometimes we don't always have to believe what we hear or believe what we was taught. Sometimes we're taught things for a reason. And sometimes that reason is to inform us, and sometimes that is to confuse us and dilute information. You know, and I'm not trying to sound all ooh, but just gotta understand that if they really was teaching us the things that, like, when you've been living for a while, you'll realize what education we really need, like, for real. Why aren't they teaching us how to do our own taxes? Why aren't they teaching us basically finance? Like, why ain't that teach? Like, people commit fraud all the time and stuff, but they're not teaching us anything to get ahead in life. Because this world, they teach us to go make money, But as you get older, spending other people's money is how you actually, that's actually wealth. Your credit score is wealth. With a good credit, you can get anything you want. With a lot of money, you can just blow it. You feel me? Like, credit is king out here. Credit is king. And if they got everybody with bad credit, the banks stay in business. Debt keeps the banks in business, man. That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, if everybody had good credit, there wouldn't be no need to give out loans. If we was teaching out wellness, real wellness, and what to eat properly and all this kind of stuff, there wouldn't be no need for doctors. There wouldn't be no need for doctors. As long as we live messed up lives, that keeps the economy going. Cause that's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna leave on that thought, man. I'm king through the beast, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. To those that stop by, and if you come in here later, hope you enjoy, man. Y'all be blessed, be great, and I'm out.